Gustavo Neri with AB Boxing News. I'm here with a FaceTime interview with Joey Spencer. What's going on, man? How's everything?
Bro. Everything's good.
Everything good. You know, you're making your highly anticipated debut. That's this Saturday, Mandalay Bay, on the Danny Garcia, Brandon Rios undercard. Tell us about that feeling making your professional debut.
It's a feeling that I really feel like everything's just coming together. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Ever since I was just a little kid, I always had dreams of turning pro, and I'm glad to be able to do it at a young age. And it really is just a dream come true. Training camp was like really good. I feel great. I had awesome sparring partners. Everything, just is coming together at the right time. So I'm just looking forward to Saturday night.
Going from amateur to professional, what has been the hardest part going into that transition?
Well, really, just I always kind of had a professional style, as in I wasn't the busiest amateur. Like, I wasn't the type of amateur that was just going out there trying to, throw as many punches as I could and win on points. I was always kind of methodical, and I always kind of picked it up in the second and third round. So I think, honestly, the pros, like the pace of pro boxing has always kind of favored me more. So really, I've been sparring with professionals and older fighters for a long time now, and I just really think that the transition has been smooth because of that. And I've always just been a big pro boxing fan. I mean, I love being an amateur. It was way less, just more running around with your friends at tournaments and stuff like that. But I've always been a big fan of pro boxing, so that's kind of how I base my style. And so that's why I think it was a good fit for me to turn pro early instead of, maybe wait for an Olympics and things like that, because I think that the pro game is really going to benefit me.
Talk about, now that you kind of answered my second question, so, coming to the young age, you're very young, was it a moment where, you was training, you said, you know what, I think this is the right time for me to turn pro, or, you possibly could have turned pro even younger. So when was that it moment for you? Like, oh, you know what, I think this is the right time. I don't have to go to the Olympics. This is the time.
You know what, I'll say, so I moved to California 2 years ago.
Okay.
And started training in Virgil Hunter's gym.
Okay.
When I started training in Virgil Hunter's gym, that was around the time that I was like, you know what, I'm ready to turn pro. I'm done with the amateur thing, because that was when I moved over here to Cali and started working in Virgil's gym. That was Andre. That was like the week before Andre Ward's first week of training for the first Kovalev fight.
Wow.
And when I saw him, I was in camp every day, in the gym every day watching him train. And when I saw him train and saw everything that was going into it, it was just like, I'm ready right now. It just really motivated me. I wanted to turn right then. Really, from there, it was just making the right moves and not rushing things. And I could have, like you said, I could have turned pro right then. At the beginning, we were just this close to going to Mexico. We had a whole plan over there in Mexico to kind of build my record. And then we started talking to Al Heyman, and things take time. It wasn't like I could just snap my fingers and everything's set.
Yeah.
So really, it was just navigating my way through which route I was going to take, which direction I was going to go. And really, it was, and then we got some last minute offers after that, and it was kind of the negotiating stage. Took a lot of time, but now's the right time. So really, I made the decision a couple years back that I was just ready. I've been through. I went to all the professional, fights in the gym from my gym. There's a lot of the fighters in the gym that are like, big brothers to me, and I was just always shadowing them. Training camps, sparring, being at the fights, and it just made me want that. So that's kind of what made me make the decision.